figure out what to do with your curly / wavy hair and you don't know what to do and you've tried so many times in so many different videos on TikTok and YouTube. Hi, my name is Michelle and here are some pictures of my recent hair, which I am super proud of because there were a couple of years where my hair was very questionable. Like, I'm talking different hair dyes, different products that I use. I would sleep in braids all the time and that was not a good look for me. And as much as I want to burn all those photos, it is still my photos. But luckily, this video will help you to not struggle like I had to with my hair. Because it has taken me years to figure out what has worked for my hair and what doesn't. And my routine is so low maintenance because truthfully, doing hair is like one of my biggest struggles. Like, I could do makeup every single day, every single time. But my hair, I get so lazy to take care of it because it's just, I have a lot of hair. And I'm grateful for it. Hope I keep it all the way through for the rest of my life. But it is such a hassle to take care of constantly and upkeep with it. It's a whole thing. My hair is its own beast that I always don't want to deal with. First off, you have to acknowledge the fact that your hair is not going to be the same as your siblings or as your parents. It is its own thing. And even though you share genetics with your parents and with your siblings, it does not mean it's going to be the same. Like with my sister and me, we do not have the same hair type at all. Our texture for hair, like hers is a lot softer than mine. Mine is a bit more rough. The most important thing you are going to put on your head is shampoo and conditioner. And you need to trial and error it until you find the one that works for you. Until you find the one that really helps your hair out, like it seems softer and heavier and volumized, the way that you want it to be, the way that makes your natural hair pop out more. Pro tip, because when I was going through my trial and error before I found the ones that worked for me, I bought full size ones and that was such a waste of money because I would try them a few times and then they didn't work out. So buy the sampler ones first. A lot of shampoos and conditioners dried out my hair. They've made my hair more knotted than they already are because my hair gets tangled so quick. It's ridiculous. Or there were other problems with it, whether I was losing more hair, it was making my hair more oily. I personally use the Redken Mega Curls shampoo and conditioner. I'll pop them up on the screen here. Those, I know that they're not for my hair type specifically, but they do help my hair more than ever because my hair has been looking extra shinier. The curls hold in my hair a lot better and it's a lot softer and easier to deal with since I started using it. And it just makes my hair more manageable overall. So I personally really do love Redken for that. Something that I do that is a little bit controversial is the fact that I don't brush my hair while it's dry. It produces a lot of knots, like I said, and the more I brush it when it's dry, the more clumps of hair come out and I don't want to lose all my hair. So I do wet my hair at least every day and condition it. Not shampoo every day, but I do condition it every day. While it's still wet, I will brush it out. But again, you have to find what works for your hair. Sometimes people have more silkier hair and they can brush through their hair while it's dry. I personally cannot. The older I get, I also do try to stay away from putting heat on my hair because I realize how damaging it is for my hair. It dries it out and makes it all like crinkly and makes me lose even more hair than I already lose. And I'm talking like I don't even use a blow dryer when I wash my hair. I let it air dry. And also, I don't use a towel for when I like have wet hair. I use I have some old t-shirts. I use that because I read somewhere that the fabric for t-shirts is a lot more safer to use on your hair than towels are. There's something about towel fabric that really does damage your hair and makes more of it fall out. So I would switch to a different one if that's what you're using right now. So how do I style my hair? Because this obviously looks very styled. The overnight heatless curler rod from Amazon changed my life. Actually changed my life. The best way to use this is if your hair is 80 to 90% dry and you sleep in it. I personally tie the third tie around my neck here so that way it's not moving that much when I sleep, because I notice when I put it in the back, it does tend to move and then the curls don't come out great. But if you sleep in that with wet hair, then the curls will happen more in your front pieces than in the back. And I have curly hair naturally, so if I do have wet hair and I sleep in that, then the curls will just curl up themselves after I take it out. But for the best results, 80 to 90% is where you want to be on how damp your hair is after you shower. Don't do it too tight, because I also read articles the baby hairs around your hairlines are gonna get pulled out because you move in your sleep all the time, and like it might be unintentional, but you'll rip some of those hair out, and that's not what we want to happen. If I do use a moisturizer in my hair, which is very, very rare, like I'm talking once every 3-4 months, I would typically reach for this one. But for the most part, I do stay away from hair products outside of shampoo and conditioner, because for me, it feels like my hair has clay in it, and I don't like that feeling. It feels very oily and plastic and heavy, and that's not the way that I want my hair to be. So I do try to stay away from anything that isn't shampoo or conditioner. If I do use heat on my head and I'm using a blow dryer, I will usually reach for the diffuser, so that way I can do my hair a lot safer. Another controversial thing that I don't do is use heat protectant on my hair. And I know, that sounds bad, but I just, like I said, I don't like the feeling and texture of my hair after it has product in it, and I don't feel like I do it that often to the point where I need protection in my hair. Another tool I use to blow out my hair is the Revlon blowout brush that they have. I will insert a picture somewhere here. I am obsessed with it. I also do like the Shark one. I've used it like once or twice so far, and it also does wonders for your hair. I do like the Revlon one more, but that's just my opinion. I have a straightener, but like I don't like using my straightener. It feels too heat inducing compared to the Revlon or the Shark that I have. And truthfully, I haven't found a curling iron that I really like the way that this styles my hair. So if you guys have any recommendations, leave them below. Another tool that I have to give the flowers to, like absolute flowers to, is the Dyson hairbrush, the comb. I'm gonna insert a picture here. Life freaking changing. That brush, we fight over that brush in my household. My sister comes over and we still fight over that brush. I have it, my mom has it, my sister has it. We are all obsessed. It is like the best brush on the market, and like nobody could tell me otherwise. Like I've used different hairbrushes, been through my share of hairbrushes, because those are a really big part of taking care of your hair too. But nobody does it like the Dyson comb. Like it is so good. Please, if you have access to it, go get it. It is so worth the money. I do hair masks, but it is only before like vacation or like a special holiday, and I always switch up which ones I use, so I don't have a specific one I go to. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!